Is there one thing that has surprised you personally that when you reflect on this campaign?
But to be honest, I've worked for 4 Prime Ministers. I've observed 3 on the other side. I've never seen a Prime Minister who can just look down the barrel of a camera and tell mistruths or lies like this Prime Minister has. The whole campaign, the whole scare campaign of Labor has been built on a lie. And the Prime Minister continues to repeat these lies. The fact is that what he's telling the truth about is that he will introduce new taxes. That's a certainty. You can believe him when he says that. When the Prime Minister says that there'll be no voice, well, Penny Wong and now Annika Wells have belled the cat on that. The fact is that they will introduce the voice by way of legislation now, and it's been such a deceptive campaign. But what could the Prime Minister say in this election campaign? He can't say, look, you're $200 a month better off in your insurance premiums or your mortgage repayments. He can't say that he's delivered the $275. So when a government can't talk about their positive track record and that's why you should re-elect them, they throw mud. And that's what they've done. Our policy, our plan, our approach is a positive one. It will help restore economic credibility to the budget. We will get our country back on track, and I strongly believe that there are much better days ahead for our country. We live in the best country in the world, and I'm excited at the prospect of being able to clean up Labor's mess, but implement our positive plan to help families and grow the economy and productivity. And let's do the right thing by our country and keep us safe in a very uncertain world.
Oi, you ever watched a bloke lie so smoothly you almost believe him? Until your power bill lands and slaps you in the face like a magpie in mating season? Yeah? Well, buckle up, because this yarn's about Anthony Bloody Albanese, the bloke who's turned gaslighting into an Olympic sport. Before we dive into this circus of spin, where Albanese forgets his own promises, Dutton suddenly finds a spine, and Sky News acts like they're auditioning for Labor's media team. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're tired of being spoon-fed lies, wrapped in press conference smiles, and grab the new Early Vote Late Decision shirt. Only $16 for the next 48 hours. Wear it while the media rewrites history in real time. Now, before the Albostans come crawling out of their Teslas, hear me out. We're not talking about harmless porcupines here. We're talking full-blown daylight robbery of trust, straight from the PM's mouth. You got Dutton, yeah, who's about as cuddly as a brick, suddenly looking like the last adult in the room. And when he says he's never seen a PM lie like this, mate, that should make your ears prick up like a roo hearing a gunshot. Let me paint you a picture. Albo struts in front of the cameras, with that smug little grin, like he's about to serve you avocado toast made of hope and vibes. And what does he deliver? A whole campaign built on fear. Oh no, the coalition's gonna wreck Medicare. Oh dear, they'll sell your soul to nuclear energy. But wait, who's already floating tax hikes? Who's already trying to sneak in the voice through the back door after the public gave it a big fat nope? That's right, Team Red, led by the king of contradictions himself. This isn't politics as usual. This is reality TV masquerading as policy, and we're the poor bastards stuck in the audience. Dutton laid it out, plain as day. He's worked with 4 PMs, seen 3 on the other team, and none of them lied through their teeth like this bloke. Albo's not just dodging the truth, he's doing bloody burnouts on it. Like a teenager who just discovered Centrelink and his mate's dad's Commodore. And the kicker? The media's just letting him get away with it. Sky News, bless him. Still playing Mr. Dutton like he's got a halo on his shiny noggin. Meanwhile, the ABC's busy acting like Albo's puppy dog eyes are a suitable substitute for accountability. It's all smoke, mirrors, and the occasional TikTok soundbite to keep you distracted while your mortgage goes up faster than a servo meat pie on payday. Let's talk nuclear. $600 billion. That's billion with a B, mate. And people are nodding along like it's a savvy investment, not a pie-in-the-sky fairy tale written by blokes who watch too much Chernobyl. Oh, but don't worry. Labor says it's the libs who are dangerous. The same Labor that promised power bills would drop by $275. Still waiting on that one, champ. My last bill looked like it'd been written in Bitcoin. You know what's really disturbing? The gaslighting. You're not imagining the economic pain, they say. You're just not grateful enough. Not grateful enough for higher taxes. Not grateful enough for sneaky referendums. Not grateful enough for a PM who spends more time crafting emotional catchphrases than actually helping people pay the bloody rent. And what happens when you call it out? Oh, suddenly you're the bad guy. Suddenly Dutton's the boogeyman for pointing out the emperor's got no bloody clothes. But maybe we need a bloke who doesn't pretend to cry on cue or smile while stabbing you in the wallet. Maybe we need someone who can just say, yeah, things are stuffed, and here's how we'll fix it. But hey, if you're still swooning over soft lighting and catchy slogans, maybe this democracy gig's not for you. Maybe you like being spoon-fed fairy tales by a bloke who wouldn't know the truth if it crashed his press conference on a Segway. And don't get me started on the media tour Albo's doing like he's launching a pop album. He's on every screen, in every suburb, peddling the same tired lines. We're building a better future. Cool story, mate. Meanwhile, your future's being repossessed by the bank because interest rates are higher than a tradie on Smoko with a Friday paycheck. But you know what's really crook? The fact that voters in places like Dixon are still thinking about giving this circus another shot. Dutton's been busting his guts in that electorate for 2 decades, and you're telling me people are considering trading that in for another round of Labor's spin cycle? That's like trading your Holden Ute for an Uber bike. Doesn't matter how woke it looks if it doesn't work. Look, I get it. Dutton's not exactly a poster boy for charisma, but he's not trying to sell you a fantasy. He's talking economics, productivity, keeping the country safe, not just making you feel all warm and fuzzy, while your super evaporates like a sausage roll at a Bunnings BBQ. So here's the bottom line, mate. You can fall for the fairy tale, or you can wake the hell up. You can keep letting Albo gaslight you into thinking your financial pain's just a vibe problem, or you can back someone actually willing to clean up the mess and tell you the truth, even if it's not wrapped in PR glitter. If you're sick of the spin, if you're tired of watching our country become a political soap opera run by influencers in suits, smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe if you're done being played. And don't forget, we've got the early vote, late decision shirts back in stock. $16, only for the next 48 hours. Wear it while the media picks their next messiah. 'Cause trust me, there's another one loading right now. And that, folks, is your reality check from the land down under.